we're going to work with this childhood energy of needing to fit in, needing approval, all of these things that were vital in childhood, that if we don't get those basic needs met, we carry them into adulthood. And it's about loving and accepting and approving and validating yourself so much that you don't look outside as much for other people. So here we are. Even though part of me wants to fit in more than to just be myself, I love and accept myself as I am. Even though part of me needs to be accepted by other people before I can accept myself, I'm open to loving and accepting myself as I am. Even though when I go into a room or an environment, especially a new one, I look for the rules. I look for the ways I can be a good person and fit in and feel safe, rather than to just be myself and strut my stuff and just enjoy myself. Even though I've had this need to fit in more than to just be, I'm open and curious as to what it would feel like to love myself enough to just be me, not have to wait and ask and find permission before I move forward and strut my stuff. I never really felt like I fit in. I never really got the acceptance in my past so that I could feel safe. And so I'm carrying a need for acceptance and approval with me like baggage. And part of me doesn't know what life would be like without those bags. What would it be like to really feel free, to not really care all that much what other people think of me? What would it be like to walk in the atmosphere of my own self-acceptance and not be so afraid, and take my cues on safety from what other people are thinking of me, how they're treating me? I'm open to finding out what it feels like to feel safe inside my own skin. I'm open, I'm curious, and I'm desiring feeling better about myself, no matter what. That unconditional acceptance. And maybe there's a really strong, familiar part of me that says, what? Unconditional acceptance? What the hell is that? There's something wrong with me, and I've got to hold firm to that. I've got to keep working and trying to be a better person because there's something fundamentally not right with me. And I've been carrying that fundamental energy with me. It's gotten very familiar, but also very boring. Like, there's got to be life outside of this paradigm of right, wrong, bad person, trying to be a good girl. Just, there's got to be life. And I want to find that life. I want to live that life. I don't care if I have 3 years or 2 decades left on the planet, I want to spend it feeling more free, more alive, more spacious, more kind to myself, and certainly more allowing and accepting of who I am, where I am, what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is valid. I validate my parking ticket. I deserve to park here. This is my parking space. This body, this life is mine, and I get to choose. I get to choose. I get to choose letting go of trying to fit in and replacing it with having fun. Letting go of worrying about other people's judgments and replacing all that worry energy with just having some fun. This is my golden years. I choose to live differently now, to be more playful, to be aware of the gold, the freedom in these ensuing years. Just trusting that the universe is behind me and moving me towards this freedom. And whether I get there from stumbling and falling down or gracefully easing on down the road, I'm just going there. I'm going there, and I trust that I'm going there in the way that is perfect and right for me. Claiming my freedom and my permission to frolic in body, mind, and spirit. Freedom.